Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Adastra. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free, I believe, on the internet. And if you want to help the people make more games, go to their Patreon where you give them monies, which I'm doing. Anyways, on the last Let's Play, we lounged on the beach. We lost track of time before we came to the Colosseum for spar training, where our friend here starts with an A and a D. I'm very bad with names. Had his furry ass handed to him by Kato, the guy who's deciding who's the emperor, who was also talking about how his brother, who's fine to be emperor, is doing speeches and drawing large crowds. So right now he's reeling with pain, both physically and mentally. I personally, is it too much? Yeah, probably. But I feel like maybe Amica kind of needs to, again, was it capital punishment? He needs to have a little bit of a wake-up call, probably, because he doesn't seem to be getting too much. He isn't taking it too seriously, I guess. His heart's in the right place and his mind's in the right place, so part of it. But he doesn't seem to know how precarious his position is, I guess. Holy hell. There's a chick. Virginia? Is that like an Italian Greek thing? I feel a bit bad at the gym when even I can smell myself. Though granted, I do use deodorant. I'm not so much a person for like extra smelly stuff. But yeah, there is so much I can do because I work out hard. I generate lots of heat, which means I generate lots of sweat to compensate for all that heat. But then, I live in Texas. It was 90% humidity. I could just see beads of sweat going down my face. And I'm not like overweight. I'm pretty fit. So, what am I? I'm trying to say is I work out hard, but I also smell out hard when it's humid, and I don't like being in humid weather. Anyways, to the game. Wait, you guys have letters, or are you talking about emails? Usually I'd think the dominant person would do the kissing of the hand. Well, unless one of them was kneeling, that is. Kind of all Italiano Cassiano. Oh, so wait, is the dominant race basically jackals? Because I know there were jackals in the game. So is there going to be some kind of intrigue where these guys were also involved in Earth, but there was some kind of weird ploy going on? When are we going to find the rabbit people that created Jesus? Anyways, happy Easter? What is it, 4/18, 2020? And he hella gay. I hate that I have a thing for jackals. I mean, I have a thing for wolves, but I have a thing for jackals too. You could find my affection for jackals on my FA, which is not GamerWolfSix. But you could find it, probably. You know, we could all smooth over this, what would be the words? Kind of like hatred through sex? What was it? Sexual overtones? Something. It's completely just blank in my mind by me fucking each one of you, and then maybe at least 2 of you fucking one guy. You know who I'm talking about, because the other way I don't think is even... You probably shouldn't do that in this universe anyways. Anyways. Also, in this universe, do they have a reason for all these useless pillows? Fair enough, because there's not so much time in the day. I don't know why I feel like I need to hug him. Usually I'm not so much of a huggy type, you know? Just like, hey, dude, well, it's not okay, but it's okay. I mean, yeah, both physically and mentally. I didn't like Italian food. I've been to Italia, but Italian food tend to be too rough and crunchy. Like, not a good kind of crunch like a crouton, but like, kind of like stale bread. We went to a couple places. Hey, you know, a little affluent. But anyways, yeah. You guys got tomatoes here. I mean, I guess it'd be kind of hard to be like, hey, do you have pizza here? If they didn't have tomatoes, they'd probably have a cheese. I'm not sure what would be a substitute for tomatoes. I haven't gotten a massage in a long time. Like, I haven't actually ever been to a massage, but I don't know. That's a whole thing. It will. I mean, I guess it's like using your hands at, let's say, a moderate degree to rub and massage the muscles. And, if you're doing it moderately, they can always say lighter or harder. And, being like, hey, where do you want the thingies? I mean, he's a bit of an asshole, but I feel like I personally feel like he's been a bit obtuse. Well, maybe not obtuse, but been a bit more subtle before, and now he's like, okay, I really need to be a bit more forceful now to get into this guy, because he's kind of smart, but then also I think there's also parts of him that's like, hey, we really need to push into this guy that, you need to be more, do more speeches, be more, unfortunately, political. I mean, it is true. Maybe not so much on the beating part. Like, beating up, not so much. Beating, at least, being like, hey, I'm better at you at sports. Not beaten as in physically beaten, but hopefully you know what I mean. I mean, Cassius does act like a child as well. Hey, he's kind of bratty. Unfortunately, Emperor isn't, all just, going to the beach and practicing wrestling. Unless for some reason this universe that robots do all the micromanaging, which wouldn't that be great? I feel like if AI could take over most of the government, that would be a lot better. Take a bunch of the middle management out and also optimize things. As long as we did checks and balances to make sure that they don't I don't know. spend too much or too little on something. I mean, being emperor doesn't mean you can't have fun. It means you just have to do it periodically because, emperor is a job. I mean, yes. Just, if you're the emperor. That's the entire question in and of themselves, but if the parents say that's what happens, maybe that's what happens, unless they have ulterior motives, but, you know. Uh, hmm. Don't know anything about him. I know about the emperor that, I guess was the guy that brought down the eventual downfall of Rome. Well, brought down Rome. And he was in, like, what was it? The movie Gladiator? That was the entire thing. I always found that part where it was like, and we will save Rome. And I'm like, wait, but this is like after Caesar. Wasn't everything after Caesar a kind of genuine downfall? At which point, I watch History Buffs, great YouTube channel that goes, and yeah, afterwards, Rome was a shadow of itself and eventually just kind of. And I'm putting that in a very, not particularly scientific or historic sense. What's the time, anyways? 24? Okay. Yeah, you need a work-life balance, or else you're going to drive yourself into an early grave, or bad habits, and/or. Hmm. So, does that mean there's apes in a nearby star system? I mean, I like the looks of him. I mean, he seems very plotty, but I like the looks of him. I mean, yeah, he seems very plotty. So, like, they are planned to be married or something like that? An arranged marriage? Does that mean that they can breed? Is this like some kind of thing where all the sentient species can breed or something like that? Now, by rub, do you mean your front as well, or do you mean rub? Because, I mean, getting a rub does help fall asleep after naps. I'm gonna put him on my dick. Okay, I'm just gonna have... Let's see. Is there a way to remove the thing just so I can be sure there isn't a thingy down there? One sec. Oh, so you're heckin' drooling. I mean, I have to fight the cat dude. I mean, that isn't exactly hard. Well, I was gonna say unless it's to the side, but there's kind of like a big stiffy and a stiffy. I mean, he seems like an alright guy. Doesn't have his shit together, but an alright guy. I mean, he's progressive. Sleepy sleep. Well, I think that's a great time to call it. So that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So comment, cares, I like comments, tell me what you like, dislike, tips, tricks. Otherwise, if you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out every epic ground. Please remember to spend your ammo so I control the pit population. And until next time, let's play me, GamerWolfSix of Adastra. Actually, I had to look up the name up there, because it's not like a Morris, where it's like, that's a word that I definitely know, or shelter. I haven't done a Morris, except I guess I haven't done a Morris, but I'm not going to really do that, or I don't plan to do that. Anyways, but Adastra, that's a word that I have no idea what it is, but maybe I'll look it up. And until next time, let's play me, GamerWolfSix of Adastra. Oh, and if you want to play this game, internet. See ya.